Hi guys, it's Nancy, and it's August 1st with me, which means it's time for the new stamp of the month, stamp and die of the month, glimmer of the month. So I will have a video on the stamp and die of the month and on the glimmer of the month. If you are interested in the embossing folder of the month, check out Tracy Schultz's channel. She's my friend who also does Spellbinders design team work. But I wanted to let you guys know, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but Spellbinders has other things in their shop as well. They carry some of the earlier colors of the lunar paste. They also have some new colors added to their color essential cardstock. This cardstock is a very heavy duty cardstock. You get 10 sheets. It's 100-pound paper, and it's just lovely colors. It's very nice and thick. It doesn't have any real texture to it. I have hot foiled on this paper and it comes out great. So this one is mahogany. This is indigo, which is like a navy. Oh, come on, focus camera. And these bags are great because they're heavy duty. They're not those flimsy plastic bags. These are heavy duty bag. They're reclosable. So I like that. Okay, so we have mahogany. They're 8.5 by 11, 100-pound cardstock. Indigo, which is a dark navy. Plum, which is a dark purple. And in fact, let me show you these mahogany and the plum so you can see the color difference. So there you can see the mahogany and there you can see the plum. Okay. Dune, which is a beautiful sand color. Forest, which is a nice dark green. Okay, and crimson, which is a nice, like a berry red. It's not a bright red, but it's not a maroon red. So here is crimson, and here is mahogany again. So you can see mahogany is more of a, like a dark berry wine red, I would say, and then crimson is more of a red. Okay, great for the holiday cards that are coming up. Spellbinders has a lot of new holiday kits coming out, so good time to check them out. So we have crimson, forest, dune, plum, indigo, and mahogany. They also have color essentials packs with mixed colors, and you get, I believe, 2 of each sheet of color, so you can do it that way too if you don't want to buy just a pack. And they also have distress oxides. If you guys were not aware, I've pulled out some distress oxides for this demo that I'm going to give you guys. But distress oxides are a nice ink, especially if you're just starting out with stamping, because these inks are dual purpose. They are kind of a hybrid ink, and what they do is, number one, they're great for techniques. If you like to do ink smushing, they're water reactive, so if you like to have the little water droplets show up, they're great for stamping. They're great for background, so they're an all-encompassing ink. Regular distress inks are not great for stamping. They're great for techniques, but not for stamping. This ink takes the best of a pigment ink and a dye ink. So you have some nice color selection, but you can stamp with it. You can do backgrounds, you can do techniques, you can do all kinds of things, and they stay wet for a little bit. So if you wanted to heat emboss over them, you can also do that. So it's a great thing to have in your arsenal. So I thought, I haven't played with these in a while. Let me get these out. And you'll notice I pulled out a lot of kind of fall colors because we're going to make a little bit of a fall card here. And this is the August clear stamp and die of the month. Now you can purchase this as just the clear stamp. So I'm going to show you here, or you can purchase it as the stamp and die of the month. So it is a floral set. We're going to do some fall colors, and then you have happy birthday, thank you, and congrats. Very simple sentiments. And if you get the clear stamp and die, let me show you which of the dies that you get. And of course, you'll get it in official packaging. I have the prototypes as part of being on the design team. So these dies will probably cut out most everything. Usually, they provide as many dies as they can provide, and the ones that are missing are ones that they feel are pretty easy for you to die cut. I'm sorry, for you to fussy cut, not die cut. And it looks like this is a building floral set. So you're going to have a couple of different designs here based on what you're going to cut out. So this guy definitely cuts out this flower with whatever stem you're going to put on there. I think this might be his stem. So here's another one. Okay, and then these are all for when you build your florals. This one goes with this one. This one goes with this one. Where is this guy? Oh, it must be this one here. There we go. So you can see once you build your florals, then you can die cut them out. Or you can die cut first and build the floral on top of the die cut. And then you have all these different stems. So quite a bit that you can do with these. I think I'm going to do a 1-layer card today, so I won't be using the dies. Of course, you know, I could change my mind. So I already have my card base cut out. And then I have a piece of, I left a piece of that mahogany cardstock out. So we're going to leave that as our background. So we have our card base. We'll leave this at 5.5 by 4.25. Actually, I think I'll cut this down to 5.25 by 4. Listen to how thick that is. And then I will cut my stamping layer down to 5 by 3 3/4. This is going to be a very simple card. Okay, so this will be our stamping panel. And let's build some florals here. And again, if you're someone who likes to build and die cut, this is the set you're really going to like. If you're somebody who's like me, who just likes it simple and easy, it's going to be easy for you to do that too. I'm just going to put this piece of card behind here so we can see what the stamps are. And I'll stamp over here. And these are nice smaller stamps, so you don't need to make anything super special. And I think I just want to do like a cluster here, and we'll do a simple sentiment. So let's start with the largest flower. And we'll go in with mustard seed. See, you get pretty good coverage with that ink. Now these are brand new stamps, so if your ink doesn't take to the stamp right away, you might have to condition your stamp. And all you do is just take an eraser and rub the eraser on it, or stamp with Versamark clear ink first. That's good. And I'm just going to clean that off. I always clean my stamps after stamping with them. Sometimes they stain. It doesn't hurt anything because these are high quality photopolymer stamps. Now let's say I want to layer this in the middle. Kind of give it maybe like a faux sunflower look. Let's go in with walnut stain. These inks do layer nicely on top of each other, again, because they're a hybrid of a pigment ink and a dye ink. Dye inks soak into your papers. Pigment inks stay on top. This is kind of a mixture of that, of the two. And then if I wanted to add some greenery, I can do some individual greenery here. We have peeled paint. And I missed that, but because this is clear, I can just look through there and re-stamp that. There we go. I didn't want this to be, you know, an in-your-face kind of bright card. I thought it would be fun to do some mixed colors here. Can be berries, they can be flowers, they can be whatever you want them to be. Very fun, freeing little set here. And you can mix and match it any way you want. There's no right or wrong way. I'm just having fun, just not thinking and just stamping away here. And now I'm just going to fill in with some smaller flowers. Okay. So that looks pretty good to me. I'm not going to add any more to that. I'm going to grab a brown ink and throw a quick sentiment on here. I like the thank you. Very simple, very easy to do. Do that in ground espresso. Nice autumn thank you card. Very easy, very simple to do. Again, if you wanted to go into die cutting these, you certainly could do that. I'm just doing a real quick and easy demonstration for you guys here. But this is the August Spellbinders Clear Stamp of the Month. I do like those fonts. They're very fun. And now we're just going to put everything together. And of course, if you have the Spellbinders Color Essential Gems, you could even top those off. Oops. But again, I'm going very simple here. My glue is clogged. We have that mahogany cardstock. Nice, rich color. Alright, doesn't that look like a very simple, easy to make card? And again, you can change up the colors. You can make this a spring card, a fall card, whatever you want to do with it, just by changing the inks. Alright, if you had fun watching this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and the bell to get notifications. I'll link everything down below for you. Make sure you check out the new Color Essentials cardstock. And if you're interested, they have, like I said, Distress Oxide inks and Lunar Paste. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep on stamping. Bye!